fridge is humming a lonely tune next to the takeout we bought last June. There's a half-empty bottle of cheap red wine labeled with the date when you were still mine. I can't bring myself to throw it away. It feels like losing the last of the day. I'm hoarding the pieces, the scraps and the crumbs, waiting for a feeling that never quite comes. Just staring at the space where you used to sit, trying to find a way to make the silence fit. Now I'm just living on the leftovers of us, and maybe tomorrow's gathered in dust. A closet of shirts that still smell like your skin, and a heart that's too hollow to let anyone in. It's the cold coffee mornings and the movies half done, the fragments of two that don't add up to one. I'm starving for more, but I'm stuck in the rust, just surviving on the leftovers of us. Your keys are still sitting by the front door, like they're waiting for a hand that don't come round no more. I found your old bookmark on page 83. A story stops short, just like you and me. I'm rereading chapters I already know, looking for the moment you decided to go. They tell me to clean up the drawers and the shelves, to bury the ghost of our former selves. But if I sweep up the mess that you left on the floor, I won't have a trace of you left anymore. And I'd rather be haunted than empty and free, if these broken remains are all I can keep. Yeah, I'm living on the leftovers of us, the maybe tomorrow's gathered in dust. A closet of shirts that still smell like your skin, and a heart that's too hollow to let anyone in. It's the cold coffee mornings and the movies half done, the fragments of two that don't add up to one. I'm starving for more, but I'm stuck in the rust, just surviving on the leftovers of us. Just a few loose threads, just a photo in a frame, a ghost in the kitchen that still knows my name. Nothing is fresh, everything's old, and the leftovers of us, they're finally getting cold. I opened up the closet door to move a couple boxes, to clear away the shadows where the memory of us pauses. I thought I'd scrub the hallway, and I thought I'd bleach the air, but I caught a sudden shiver, like you were standing there. It's a floral kind of haunting, a sweet and sudden sting that clings to every sweater and every leftover thing. It doesn't have a shadow and it doesn't make a sound, but it's the heaviest anchor that I've ever found. It's jasmine and it's citrus, it's a rainy day in June. It's the silent silver rhythm of a disappearing moon. I'm breathing in the wreckage, I'm choking on the light of a scent that's staying over in the middle of the night. And I'm dancing with the ghost of your perfume. It's filling up the corners of this hollowed out room. I'm reaching for a body, but I'm catching on the air, tracing out the outline of a girl who isn't there. It's a beautiful deception, it's a delicate despair, to find you in the fabric, in the static of the chair. Yeah, the memory is fading, but it's leaving way too soon. I'm just living for the ghost of your perfume. I try to wash your pillowcase, I try to clean the sheets, but I'm terrified of losing the only part of you that meets the reality of now and the forever that we planned before the bottle shattered and it slipped right through my hand. I find myself just standing by the dresser in the dark, hoping for a vapor or a microscopic spark. You're a mist upon the window, you're a haze upon the glass, watching all the minutes of my lonely life pass. They say their sense is tied to the way the heart recalls the rise and the rhythm and the way the curtain falls. If I open all the windows, will I finally be free? Or will I lose the only thing that's left of you and me? Don't vanish, God, don't vanish yet. Yeah, I'm dancing with the ghost of your perfume. It's filling up the corners of this hollowed out room. I'm reaching for a body, but I'm catching on the air, tracing out the outline of a girl who isn't there. It's a beautiful deception, it's a delicate despair, to find you in the fabric, in the static of the chair. Yeah, the memory is fading, but it's leaving way too soon. I'm just living for the ghost of your perfume. The scent is getting thinner, the air is getting cold. Another piece of us is starting to grow old. Just a trace, just a hint, a faded blue-eyed footprint. I can still smell you. I can still smell you. I still set the table for two every night. Habit is a ghost that won't leave the light. I reach for your hand when the movie gets slow, then remember you left me a lifetime ago. The house is a museum of things we once said. Now I'm just a stranger in our unmade bed. The clock on the wall is the only heartbeat left in a room that's been robbed by a beautiful theft. I'm screaming your name, but the air is too thin. Where do I end and the lonely begin? Now I'm living in the echo of your silence. It's the loudest sound I've ever heard, a symphony of everything you didn't say. I'm choking on the ghost of every word. You're a shadow in the hallway, a cold side of the glass, watching all the forevers turn into the past. Yeah, I'm breaking in the quiet, violent and true, in the echo of the silence you left instead of you. I walk by the park where we carved out our names, but the bark has grown over, it's not quite the same. I wonder if you're hearing the same kind of still, or if someone is talking to keep out the chill. Do you ever wake up and start to call out before you remember what us was about? They say that the silence is gold and it's peace, but for me it's a prison with no hope of release. It's the goodbye you buried, the state that you kept. It's the miles of space where we haven't yet slept. It's deafening, God, it's deafening. instead of you. Tea's getting cold, the sun's going down. I'm the only one left in this one-person town. Just the echo, just the silence. I'm still listening for you. We were standing on the platform, inches from the ledge. Two people living life on a sharp and jagged edge. You had the words, I love you, right behind your teeth, but you let them stay in hiding, buried underneath. I almost reached for you as the train began to move, looking for a rhythm, looking for a groove. But we both pulled back like we were burned by the flame. Now I'm just a face that can't quite say your name. A fingertips distance, a breath in the dark, a pile of dry wood that was missing a spark. We were a mountain that never quite peaked, a beautiful promise that we never quite leaked. And they say that almost doesn't really count in the heavy mathematics of the total amount. It's a win without a trophy, it's a race without a line. It's the almost forever that was never really mine. We almost made it out, we almost made it through, but there's no room for almost in the missing of you. It's just a hollow victory, a shadow of the prize, watching almost wither in your tired blue eyes. I've got a drawer full of tickets to the shows we never saw, a heart that still follows a broken down law. We almost bought that house with the window in the roof before we both demanded a different kind of proof. Now I'm reading letters that were never really sent, wondering where the almost of the everything went. It's the cruelest kind of torture, the just about to be before the maybe turned into a never for me. Is it better to fail or to never begin, to stay on the outside or to almost get in? The almost is a ghost that won't let me sleep, a secret that was simply too heavy to keep. I almost told you, I almost stayed. Yeah, they say that almost doesn't really count in the heavy mathematics of the total amount. It's a win without a trophy, it's a race without a line. It's the almost forever that was never really mine. We almost made it out, we almost made it through, but there's no room for almost in the missing of you. It's just a hollow victory, a shadow of the prize, watching almost wither in your tired blue eyes. Close, but not quite, a flickering candle in the middle of night. We were almost happy, we were almost home. Now I'm just almost, not entirely alone. It doesn't count. doesn't count. The moon is pulling shadows across the bedroom floor, like it's trying to drag me out beneath the door. I'm rocking back and forth to the rhythm of the tide, of all the heavy secrets that I'm trying to hide. The pillow's getting soaked in a bit of briny blue, just a private little ocean of the missing of you. The waves are hitting steady, the room is feeling deep, and I'm just looking for a current that'll put me to sleep. I'm humming a tune that we used to know, back when the water was shallow and slow. But now I'm just drifting, I'm out from the shore, in a house that doesn't feel like home anymore. It's just a saltwater lullaby singing me low into the places where the broken things go. Every tear is a wave, every breath is a sigh, under the weight of a violet sky. I'm sinking in silence, I'm treading the dark, looking for a lighthouse, looking for a spark. So close your eyes, darling, and tell me goodbye to the slow waking rhythm of a saltwater lullaby. A saltwater lullaby. There's a stinging in the air and a burn in my chest, a nautical reminder that I'll never get the rest. I tried to build a levee, I tried to build a wall, but the memory of your laughter makes the whole thing fall. Now the bed is a shipwreck, the sheets are the sail, and I'm a lonely captain in a middle night gale. I'm swallowing the ocean just to keep from crying out, in the middle of this desert, in the middle of this drought. They say the salt heals the wounds in the skin, but what about the damage that's living within? What about the heart that is heavy as lead, and the ghost of the forevers that we never quite said? Let me go under, just let me go under. Places where the broken things go. Every tear is a wave, every breath is a sigh, under the weight of a violet sky. I'm sinking in silence, I'm treading the dark, looking for a lighthouse, looking for a spark. So close your eyes, darling, and tell me goodbye to the slow waking rhythm of a saltwater lullaby. Drift away, drift away. There's nothing left for the morning to say, just the song and the sea, and the ghost of who you used to be. Sleep now, just sleep. Mm-hmm. Looking at the map spread across the kitchen floor, tracing the distance from the bed to the door. It's only 20 feet to where you used to stand, but it feels like a desert of white burning sand. The phone is a fossil, a cold piece of glass, waiting for a signal that'll never quite pass. I'm screaming your name in the center of the room, but the air is a vacuum, a hollowed out tomb. There's no static on the line, no wind in the trees, just a heavy set ghost bringing me to my knees. It's a quiet so thick I can't even breathe through the infinite stretch of the not having you. And it's 1,000 miles of silence stretching out wide, with nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. I'm walking the perimeter of a heart gone cold, in a story of us that'll never be told. It's the loudest vibration, the sting in the ear, the sound of the person who's no longer here. I'm lost in the distance, I'm chasing the light across 1,000 miles of silence tonight. I went to the places where we used to be loud, to the bars and the beaches in the heart of the crowd. But the music is muffled, the voices are thin, like a movie with shadows where the actors have been. I'm driving for hours with the radio off, counting the miles in a rhythmic dry cough. Every exit I pass is a chance to turn back to a once upon a time that's faded to black. Is there a bridge? Is there a road to carry the weight of this heavy heart load? Or am I just standing on the edge of the world, watching the banners of always get furled? It's deafening. God, it's deafening. It's the loudest vibration, the sting in the ear, the sound of the person who's no longer here. I'm lost in the distance, I'm chasing the light across 1,000 miles of silence tonight. 1 mile down, 900 to go. The rhythm of missing you is all quiet, so far, just a lonesome soul in a stationary car. Can you hear me yet? I woke up to a kitchen full of afternoon sun, to the sound of the neighbors having all of the fun. There's a space in the sheets where you used to belong, and the radio's playing a long gone song. I miss the morning coffee and the way the light fell. I miss the soft stories you always would tell. I'm a master of hiding, I'm a king of the dark, just trying to shield a dying out spark. The world is outside, all vibrant and loud, while I'm drifting away on a heavy gray cloud. I'm closing my eyes to the blue of the sky, 'cause seeing the beauty just makes me want to cry. Now I'm just sleeping through the best parts of the day, dreaming of the version of you that decided to stay. The sunset is golden, the garden is green, but I'm lost in a vision that can never be seen. I'm trading the real for a ghost in my head, and 1,000 I love yous that should have been said. Yeah, the life that I want is drifting away while I'm sleeping through the best parts of the day. I saw a missed call from 10 a.m. I almost reached out to be us once again, but I pulled up the covers and I turned to the wall, afraid of the height and afraid of the fall. They say that the magic is found in the wake, but I can't face the rhythm of a heart that might break. So I'm chasing a shadow through a forest of sleep, in a promise I wasn't quite ready to keep. Is it a rest or is it a tomb in the quietest corner of this hollowed out room? I'm missing the laughter, I'm missing the light, just to keep the memory of you in my sight. Wake me up, but only if you're coming back. Never be seen. I'm trading the real for a ghost in my head, and 1,000 I love yous that should have been said. Yeah, the life that I wanted is drifting away. I'm sleeping through the best parts of the day. The stars are coming out, the house is getting cold. Another beautiful story that'll never unfold. Just the pillow, just the sheet, and a heart that is far too tired to beat. I'll try again tomorrow. I checked the mirror for the 10th time today, looking for the man that you threw away. I'm standing tall, I'm wearing the mask, I'm doing fine is what I tell them when they ask. I've got my pride like a shield in my hand, a castle of stone built on a mountain of sand. But when the lights go out and the curtains are drawn, the strength I was faking is already gone. It's a long way down from the pedestal I built, where the glory is gone and it's replaced by the guilt. I'm a king in a crown made of thorns and the lead, with a heart full of stones and a ghost in my bed. It's just a bruised ego and a broken soul, trying to find a way to make a heart feel whole. I'm protecting my name while I'm losing my mind in the wreckage of the us that I've left behind. One part of me is angry, one part is just dead, replaying the venom and the things that you said. Yeah, I'm vanity's victim in a world turned cold, with a bruised ego and a broken soul. couldn't admit that I needed you here, so I traded the truth for a cold, silent fear. I thought being right was the same as being strong, but I'm the only one left to prove that I'm wrong. The silence is winning, it's taking the room, like a beautiful flower that forgot how to bloom. I'm clutching my dignity like a handful of glass, watching the best of my forevers just pass. Break the pride, just break it in two. I tried all my rightness for a minute of you, but I'm stiff in the neck and I'm hard in the chest, and I'm putting my vanity finally to rest. It's a heavy price, God, it's a heavy price. Trying to find a way to make a half feel whole. I'm protecting my name while I'm losing my mind in the wreckage of the us that I've left behind. One part of me is angry, one part is just dead, replaying the venom and the things that you said. Yeah, vanity's victim in a world turned cold, with a bruised ego and a broken soul. There's no one left to win at this hollowed out game. I'm just a man, I'm just a ghost, and I'm the one who's losing the most. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I'm standing on the corner where the street lights home, trying to remember where the warmth comes from. I reach for your fingers in the usual way, but the air is the only thing that's choosing to stay. The winter is biting through the wool of my coat, and the ghost of your laughter is a lump in my throat. I'm searching for a reason or a glimmer of light in the middle of a frozen over Saturday night. I've got no silver, I've got no gold, just a handful of stories that have already been told. I'm digging deep for a memory to keep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. And I've got cold hands, empty pockets, just a couple of pictures and some silver-plated lockets. I'm walking through the snow with nowhere to go, carrying a love that I should've let go. The wind is a whisper, the frost is a sting. It's the end of our beautiful forever thing. Yeah, I'm bankrupt of hope, and I'm losing the fight with cold hands and empty pockets tonight. I found a stray receipt from that diner we liked, where the coffee was cheap and the tempers were spiked. It's the only thing left in this denim of mine, a crumpled up witness to a different time. I tried to buy a ticket to get out of this town, but the price of a new start is weighing me down. So I'm pacing the sidewalk and I'm kicking the ice, paying for a happy that was never my price. If I had a fortune, I'd spend it on you, to buy back the seconds when our rhythm was true. But I'm down to the copper and I'm down to the bone, learning the lyrics It's a light, the heart is so lead, and I'm dreaming of words that can't be unsaid. The engine is humming a low, steady moan as we drift through the suburbs together alone. The streetlights are flickering, rhythmic and cold, like a secret between us that's already told. I'm staring at the dashboard, at the clock on the dash, while the ghost of our summer turns slowly to ash. You're leaning your head on the cool side of the glass, watching the shadows of everything pass. I wanna reach over and turn up the sound, but I'm scared of the heavy that's sitting around. The radio's off, but the static is loud, like we're driving a car through a dark, heavy cloud. In these silent car rides home, I've never felt more on my own. It's 45 minutes of staring ahead, with a million I'm sorry's that'll never be said. The tires are humming on the wet black street, while the heart in my chest skips a bitter cold beat. We're only 5 miles from the place where we sleep, but the distance between us is a canyon too deep. I caught your reflection in the rearview for a second, a version of you that I no longer beg. And your hands are so still, tucked away in your coat, with the end of the movie stuck deep in your throat. I'm breaking for nothing, I'm slowing the pace, just trying to keep you in this tiny dark space. Because once we arrive and I turn off the key, the silence becomes the new version of we. Do you remember when we used to sing, before we grew tired of the forever thing? Now the sound of the heater is all that we have, a thin plastic bandage for a soul-splitting gash. Just drive, please, just keep driving. Silent car rides home, I've never felt more on my own. It's 45 minutes of staring ahead, with a million I'm sorry's that'll never be said. The tires are humming on the wet black street, while the heart in my chest skips a bitter cold beat. We're only 5 miles from the place where we sleep, but the distance between us is a canyon too deep. We're pulling in now, the headlights go dim, the air in the cabin is heavy and thin. No good night, no I love you, just the click of the door as I'm losing you. Floorboards don't creak like they used to do. They're holding their breath just like I do for you. I keep the porch light on a habit of glass, watching the shadows of cars as they pass. But the air in the corridor is heavy and gray, like a television station that's withered away. I reach for the knob where your hand used to rest. There's a pressure like iron inside of my chest. I'm listening for footsteps, for keys in the lock, but I'm met with the hum of a paralyzed clock. Now there's static in the hallway where you used to walk, a white noise version of the way we used to talk. It's a flickering signal, a ghost on the screen, the blur of a person that I should have seen. I'm reaching through the salt and the sting of the snow to a frequency lost a long time ago. Yeah, the silence is buzzing, it's jagged and gray, just static in the hallway since you went away. I caught a glimpse of your coat on the hook, the kind of perspective that requires a look. But when I turn fast, it's just laundry and light, another trick played by the middle of night. The signal is breaking, the picture is torn, I'm losing the shape of the love that was sworn. Is it you in the wires? Is it you in the walls? Or just the sound of a heart as it finally falls? I'm tuning the dial, I'm chasing the hum, waiting for a clarity that's never gonna come. Just give me a word, give me one steady line before I lose track of what used to be mine. Jagged and gray, just static in the hallway since you went away. Can you hear me? Are you there? It's just empty air, nothing but snow, nothing but snow. The tiles are cold against the back of my neck. I'm a captain staring down at a porcelain wreck. I kept the water running till it hit the overflow, watching steam turn to ghosts in the morning glow. I'm fully dressed in denim, soaked through to the skin, just trying to find where the sorry should begin. The bubbles are dying, the heat is turning gray, just like the memory of you from yesterday. I'm too shallow to sink, but I'm too deep to stand, searching for the shore in a desert made of sand. I'm moving my arms in a slow, useless line, trying to keep my head above this life of mine. And I'm treading water in the bathtub 4 feet long, singing the bridge of a broken hearted song. It's a tiny little ocean for with no hope of relief. I'm splashing at the shadows, I'm fighting the drain, trying to wash the us right out of my brain. Yeah, I'm going nowhere, but I'm working so hard, treading water in the bathtub in a house on guard. I drop my phone in the water, watch the screen go black, just like the signal when you never called me back. Now there's no more vibrations, no more digital light, just the drip, drip, dripping in the middle of the night. I wonder if you're swimming in a pool or a sea, or if you're dry and happy, far away from me, while I'm cramped in the ceramic knees up to my chin, holding back the flood that's trying to get in. They say that you can drown in just 2 inches of rain if you're heavy with the worry and you're paralyzed by pain. And I've got 1,000 gallons sitting on my chest, looking for a moment of a second-hand rest. Just stay afloat, God, just stay. Bathtub 4 feet long, singing the bridge of a broken-hearted song. It's a tiny little ocean for a world-sized grief, a ceramic little prison with no hope of relief. I'm splashing at the shadows, I'm fighting the drain, trying to wash the us right out of my brain. Yeah, I'm going nowhere, but I'm working so hard, treading water in the bathtub in a house on guard. Pull the plug, hear the swirl, there goes the last of a beautiful girl. The water is gone, the air is cold, and I'm just shivering in a story that's old. We were playing with matches in the pouring rain, laughing at the danger and the coming pain. You said, look how it flickers, look how it glows, while the river was rising beneath our toes. We didn't need a reason, we didn't need a why, we just wanted to see the orange paint the sky. Now I'm standing on the bank with ash on my face, looking for a way back to that holy place. The timber was honest, the cables were strong, but we treated the forever like a 3-minute song. We danced on the edge till the rhythm gave way, and traded the tomorrow for just for today. Oh, look at the bridges we burned for fun, thinking we were golden, thinking we had won. We lit up the valley just to feel the heat. Now the water's too wide and the current's too fleet. It's a long way down and a cold way back, staring at the skyline where the wood turned black. We were just children out running the sun on the beautiful bridges we burned for fun. I can still see you standing in the middle of the light, a silhouette of maybe in the dead of the night. You tossed in your promise like a dry piece of pine, and watched it get swallowed by the borderline. We thought we could fly, thought we never need the ground, till the structure started making that hollowed out sound. Now the smoke's in my lungs and the soot's in my hair, and I'm reaching for a hand that isn't quite there. Was it worth the reflection direction? Was it worth the glow to have nowhere to turn and nowhere to go? I'm a king of the embers, a ghost of the flame, calling out to a shadow that forgot my name. It's quiet now, so damn quiet now. It's a long way down and a cold way back, staring at the skyline where the wood turned black. We were just children, now we're running the sun on the beautiful bridges we burned for fun. The fire's gone out, the river is deep. I've got a lot of miles and no promises to keep. Just the smoke and the spark and a long walk home in the dark. We were just playing, we were only playing. The white noise is the only thing that's talking to me now. I'm trying to forget your name, but I haven't learned how. I'm lying on the carpet where we used to lay and dream, but the floor feels like a desert and I'm tearing at the seam. The dust is dancing in the light of a flickering street lamp, and the air inside this bedroom is getting cold and damp. I've got my hands behind my head, counting every turn of the only thing in this house that hasn't started to burn. Around and around, like the thoughts in my head, replaying every single word that you ever said. It's a rhythmic kind of torture, a dizzy kind of grace, looking for the ghost of you in a wide open space. And I'm just staring at the ceiling fan, watching it spin, waiting for the moving on to finally begin. It's a blurred out circle, a halo made of wood, reminding me of everything we never understood. One rotation for the always, two for the goodbye, while I'm looking for an answer in a plastic colored sky. Yeah, the world is moving fast, but I'm doing all I can, just lying on the floor, staring at the ceiling fan. I remember how the shadows used to play upon your skin before the light went out and then never settled in. Now the blades are cutting through the heavy stagnant air, but they can't blow away the feeling that you're still standing there. I'm waiting for the moment when the motor starts to fail and the us we used to be becomes a ghost story pale. But it just keeps on humming, a mechanical heart in a room that's been designed to keep us both apart. If I look long enough, will the room start to shake? Will the wood start to splinter and the foundation break? I'm mesmerized by nothing, I'm addicted to the hum, waiting for a clarity that's never gonna come. Keep turning, please just keep turning. Yeah, I'm just staring at the ceiling fan, watching it spin, waiting for the moving on to finally begin. It's a blurred out circle, a haze at the ceiling fan. Click the switch, watch it slow. There's nowhere left for heart to go. The blades come to a rest. The shadows stay still. I get up from the floor if I had the will. I'm driving through the valley where the mist is hanging low. With 50 miles I should've stayed and nowhere left to go. The dash is glowing green, a ghostly little light, cutting through the heavy of a Sunday ending night. I told myself I'm fine, I told myself I'm free, but there's a pair of shadows staring back at me. I keep adjusting the glass to change the point of view, but I can't escape the wreckage of the missing of you. Every street light I pass is a blur of regret on a long stretch of highway I haven't left yet. My hands are at 10 and too steady and cold, while I'm losing my grip on a story we told. And I've got red eyes in the rearview, burning like a fire, tired of the distance and the rusted out wire. Get smaller and small until it's just a memory against the black wall. It's the salt and the sting of 1,000 goodbyes, reflecting the truth in these bloodshot eyes. I'm moving forward, but I'm looking behind at the only forever I'll ever find. The radio is static, just a white noise hum, counting down the exits until I'm truly numb. I see the brake lights flashing on the cars ahead, like a warning for the hollow life I'm about to tread. I reach for the passenger seat out of habit and pain, but found nothing but the silence and a faint coffee stain. The road is a ribbon of lonely and black, and it's a 1,000-mile journey to get my heart back. Is it the as I'm accelerating out of this place? Don't look back, God, don't look back. Yeah, I've got red eyes in the rearview, burning like a fire, tired of the distance and the rusted out wire. Watching your porch light get smaller and small until it's just a memory against the black wall. It's the salt and the sting of 1,000 goodbyes, reflecting the truth in these bloodshot eyes. I'm moving forward, but I'm looking behind at the only forever I'll ever find. The sun's coming up, the horizon is gold, but the eyes in the mirror look weary and old. Just the road, just the lines, and a heart that is running out of signs. I finally moved the boxes from the corner of the room. This sweep away the cobwebs and the heavy sense of doom. I thought I cleared the history, I thought I'd scrub the floor, but I found a hidden handle on a small forgotten door. It's been rattling for months now, a rhythmic bone dry sound, a secret buried deep enough I thought it wouldn't be found. But I turned the silver knob and the hinges started to whine, releasing all the ghosts of when your life was linked to mine. It's wearing the blue sweater that you left behind the night, still holding on to promises we made beneath the light. It's a frame without a picture, it's a story with no end, destruction made of might-have-beens that I can no longer mend. Now I've got a skeleton in the closet and it looks just like you, dressed in every old ways that we never follow through. It's got your crooked smile and the way you used to stand before the world came crashing and you let go of my hand. I can't lock it away and I can't let it go. It's the heaviest secret that I'll ever have to know, just a hollow, rattling memory of a love that didn't stay. My skeleton in the closet won't ever go away. Sometimes I hear it pacing when the house is getting still, testing all the locks and the wood upon the sill. I try to give it names like regret or simple pain, but it only answers to your voice through the October rain. I found a single button on the floorboards yesterday, tiny plastic piece of us that I can't throw away. I tucked it back inside where the shadows like to hide, with the rest of the wreckage I'm carrying inside. They say everyone has secrets, everyone is jars full of broken glass and the memory of scars. But mine has got a heartbeat, or at least it used to have, before we cut the us in two and lived inside the half. It's white bone and cold air, and it's never gonna leave. That I'll ever have to know, just a hollow, rattling memory of a love that didn't stay. My skeleton in the closet won't ever go away. Click the lock, turn the key, but I know that it's still watching me through the wood, through the dark, waiting for a tiny spark. I'm still keeping you, I'm still keeping you. I'm sitting on the edge of the velvet couch, in the hollowed out silence of a quiet house. The floorboards are steady, the hallway is still. I'm fighting the shiver in in the sudden chill. I used to know the rhythm of your heavy step, the secrets in the pocket that you always kept. But now I'm just a prisoner of a metal sound, waiting for the moment that you come around. My breath hitches high when I hear a car door. I'm counting the seconds across the wood floor. I'm chasing a ghost that I can't quite catch, with my eyes glued tight to the silver latch. And I'm living for the sound of your keys turning, the only thing for which this heart is still yearning. The metallic click, that rattle and slide, the hope that you're finally coming back inside. It's the loudest noise in a world gone gray, the bridge to the us that you threw away. I'm paralyzed here in the dark and the burning, just waiting for the sound of your keys turning. I remember how you'd fumble in the winter rain, a clumsy little music that would ease my pain. Now I find myself standing by the entry mat, where the welcome is a lie and the dream fell flat. Every jingle from the neighbor, every phantom ring is a needle in the center of this forever thing. I'm a shadow in the kitchen, I'm a breath in the hall, waiting for the tumblers to finally fall. But the lock stays vertical, the bolt stays deep, and I'm losing the promises we meant to keep. Is it a habit or a haunting, a hope or a sin, to wait for a door that'll never let you in? Just one turn, God, just give me one turn. Yeah, I'm living for the sound of your keys turning, the only thing for which this heart is still yearning. That metallic click, that rattle and slide, the hope that you're finally coming back inside. It's the loudest noise in a world gone gray, the bridge to the us that you threw away. I'm paralyzed here in the dark and the burning, just waiting for the sound of your keys turning. The house is settling, the night is late, I'm still leaning back against the weight of fate. No jingle, no chime, just the slow, steady theft of my only time. I thought I heard you, but it's just the wind. I found a letter tucked inside a book, the kind of ink that demands a second look. You always had a way of looping every L, like a secret ladder leading out of hell. But now the paper's yellowed and the edges are frayed, just like the promises that we both made. I traced the lines where your pen pressed deep, the ghosts of the secrets you couldn't keep. Its beauty and its bitterness all swirled in one, a map of the damage that can't be undone. They're just cursive scars written on my skin, the elegant way that you let yourself in. Every I love you was a sharp silver blade, dressed up in velvet and a soft serenade. It's a beautiful ruin, it's a delicate pain, like reading scrub the memory from my mind, but your handwriting is the only thing I find. In the way I move, in the way I breathe, in the messy trail that you had to leave. You didn't just break me, you did it with grace, leaving your signature all over the place. It's a slanted forever, a tilted always, echoing down through the rest of my days. Why did you make the goodbye look so sweet, like a poem of wreckage, so bitter and neat? You signed your name across my chest and left the ink to do the rest. They're just cursive scars written on my skin, the elegant way that you let yourself in. Every I love you was a sharp silver blade, dressed up in velvet and a soft serenade. It's a beautiful ruin, it's a delicate pain, like reading your name through the streaks on the pane. I'm wearing the marks of the stars and the bars of these permanent, perfect cursive scars. The ink is bleeding, the page is torn, the prettiest wound I've ever worn. Just a loop and a line and a love that isn't mine. I'm driving past the exit where we used to turn, watching all the bridges that we didn't mean to burn. The sky is a bruise, a heavy shade of blue, and I'm reaching for the dial just to find a piece of you. I remember the station 94.9, where every love song felt like yours and mine. But now the signal's cutting, it's drifting out of reach, like the secrets that we whispered on that empty summer beach. I'm turning it loud just to fill up the car, trying to hear a melody from a distant star. But the rhythm is jagged and the words are all torn, like the promises we made before the love was outworn. Now it's just static on the radio, a white noise ghost, the sound of the person that I miss the most. It's a flickering signal, a distorted I stay, getting lost in the clouds as I'm driving away. I'm tuning the needle, I'm chasing the hum, waiting for a clarity that's never gonna come. Yeah, the music is gone and the silence is slow, just a heart full of static on the radio. A second of a piano, a ghost of a chord, before the ocean of the empty came crashing aboard. Was it our song or just a trick of the night? A desperate little shadow in the dashboard light. I'm talking to the dashboard, I'm arguing with it, reaching for a frequency that isn't really there. The speakers are rattling with the hollowed out sound, like a ship that is sinking without being found. Is it you on the wires? Is it you in the wind? Just the sound of a story that's finally thinned. I'm scanning the airwaves from city to town, but the volume is up and the spirit is down. Can you hear me? Are you out there? full of static on the radio. Nothing but snow, nothing but air, just a lonesome transmission to a world that isn't there. Tuning out, fading fast in the static of a love that didn't last. The kitchen wall was vibrant once, a shade of summer gold. Back when every story that we whispered was still bold. But the heat has gotten to it, or maybe it's the rain. It's curling at the edges like a slow and steady pain. I sit here at the table with the coffee gone to dust, watching all the forevers turn to iron and to rust. I should probably fix it, I should probably look away, but I'm captivated by the slow and graceful decay. A little strip of yellow falls like a winter leaf, a physical reminder of a quiet, patient grief. It's shed in every layer that we painted in the spring, before we lost the rhythm of our everything thing. And I'm just watching the paint peel off the wall, waiting for the rest of the ceiling to fall. It's a slow motion shatter, a beautiful mess of a house that was built on a no and a yes. I'm tracing the cracks with the trembling hand in a home that is sinking in a desert of sand. Yeah, the color is fading and the spirit is real, just sitting in the kitchen watching the paint peel. There's a white space underneath where the plaster is bare, a cold bone dry confession of a love that isn't there. I remember when we wrote it on, laughing in the light, getting splatters on our clothes in the middle of the night. Now it's bubbling and breaking, it's coming off in strips, like the I don't love you that finally left your lips. I could cover it with pictures, I could hide it with the frame, but the wall would still be screaming out your name. Is it the house that's tired, or is it just me losing the skin of who I used to be? I'm shedding the memories, I'm dropping the weight of a life that was decided by a crooked kind of fate. Let it fall, just let it all fall. Of a house that was built on a no and a yes. I'm tracing the cracks with the trembling hand in a home that is sinking in a desert of sand. Yeah, the color is fading and the spirit is real, just sitting in the kitchen watching the paint peel. Another piece drops, the floor is a sea of the vibrant version of you and of me. It's all gray now, it's all stone in a house that's forgotten. It's not alone, I'll fix it tomorrow. I'll fix it tomorrow.